Going on? What's going
On.
on?
What's up, folks? How y'all been?
What's up? We
Again.
back.
How y'all been, gents?
Chilling, man. Chilling.
You okay, man? No complaints. No complaints.
That's good.
What about you?
That's good. I had a birthday this past week.
Man. Happy belated.
Yeah, man.
Thanks. Quarantine
Well,
things, but ooh,
Oh.
I really,
I said it.
I really not old. 27, but I'm not
I
old.
said it.
Hold on, what blinds it?
Okay, bro.
He call me old. I
Hmm?
mean, he older than me.
Real talk.
A couple of months, but everything cool.
It's just the bad way. It's the bad odds. 20 years.
It's a lot.
Yeah, we getting up there, man.
Stop saying we, boy. Y'all.
Okay, man.
Man, I
I don't
embracing
get
it,
no-
man. I know what y'all talking about.
I agree.
Man.
I agree.
Straight.
It's nothing to embrace,
Straight,
boy.
man. That's man. What you mean?
That don't make sense to fight it, bro. Stop.
Life, man.
No
Gotta
one's
enjoy
fighting it,
life.
boy. No one's fighting it. You still enjoying life. But I don't know what you getting about this y'all thing.
You sick, man.
Influenza, but
Man. It's intense.
what's on the docket though?
Yeah, so you see the league put out this information about the playoffs format.
Yeah. Got a lot of teams in the East. Mad. So a lot more Western teams have a potential to get in.
Yeah.
How y'all feel about that?
Because the West is more competitive. We know that. So I mean,
Do
the West we've seen in the past where West teams have come from 10 to make 8 or 11 to make 8 or close. We've seen teams in the East who've been in 8 and 9 all season. So they go on by history.
Right.
They're not going by history. We all know that.
I think a lot of people see that Zion Williamson on the Pelicans thing too. They're like, hold on, now we gotta make some money. That's a lot of people's thoughts on that as well.
Yeah.
Too. I don't think the NBA got as much money from the Zion thing as they thought they was gonna do in this first year.
I don't know.
So they're trying to push it.
Because Zion made, I think they say he made $57 million this year.
All of that?
Yeah, but they 4 games out of the 8 seed currently.
Oh.
You mean off the Nike contract or?
I think that's everything. That's his basketball and his endorsements for this year.
Oh wow.
Ridiculous.
That's a lot. I think I forget how much he is in the world, but he's like, if not top 20, he's like top 50 or something like that in the world earnings as athlete.
Wow. Anyways.
Yeah, and he
But-
literally only played like what 7 games, if that.
He played more
He
than that.
played more
I
than
can't remember.
Okay, but it's a little more.
With this format though, I think it definitely helps the Lakers because LeBron ain't no young man. Might help the Clippers too. Who knows? Because Kawhi was only playing every couple games.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any clear advantage, but it should help everyone.
The thing is, I know y'all are going down because it's the Rockets, but they also said it will help the Rockets because the Rockets players been playing extensive minutes all season. So giving Harden, Russ, and PJ Tucker rest could, put them over the top.
Okay.
I mean, I get it. I just feel like, obviously, I know that you're trying to get your game lungs on you, right? But I mean, at the end of the day, they were world-class athletes. So I feel like from all this rest before this, I think any format, they would have been straight. It's my opinion.
And y'all got PJ Tucker playing center over there. What's going on now?
It's the whole small ball revolution, bro. So
I think nobody else
All I
gonna do
could
that
do
though.
is get you sitting home on the
Celtics
couch,
is
bro,
doing it.
watching. I get you sitting home on the couch, bro.
Celtics is
So
doing it.
where's
You gotta
the
wait and
man?
see.
6'7"?
No.
Yes,
He's not 6'7".
he is 6'7". He's 6'7".
That's
He is
embellishment.
6'7".
That's an embellishment of
He's
itself.
6'7", bro.
Bro.
He's 6'7".
No, he's not. I give him max 6'5".
So
Legitimately.
y'all expect to get rebounds or?
No, it's controlling pace. It's controlling pace. So, you're forcing teams to match down with you. So if they want to stay big, they get outpaced. If they come down, then They try to make it even. A lot of teams can't play even. I guess, but the top teams could small ball. Lakers, Clippers. I don't think Denver can, but it's just like that. You're taking centers who protect the rim out of the paint and sometimes out of the game. So it works kind of an advantage that way.
Who's yours for? Who's yours for?
The guy used to play with the Sixers, man. The wing.
Oh, Covington?
Yeah, Covington. Covington, Eric Gordon still there.
So you don't think they could potentially, hypothetically, you don't think they're gonna potentially put, let's look at the Lakers or even Clippers, for example, because Clippers don't have a quintessential big. Let's say Harold is their paint defender. They may put Harold on Covington and just let him shoot whatever he want to shoot and still have someone in the paint if they spread the floor out.
You live with that then. I live with if your person who's guarding the rim is guarding one of my 3-and-D guys and they want to venture off into the paint and he's open all day, you live and die by the 3.
So you think Harden is gonna, even if he's wide open at the 3-point line, you think Harden gonna be passing him the ball down the court every time or every other time and allowing him to shoot that shot?
If he's open, yeah, because if the guy is guarding the rim and he's not guarding the player on the wing, that's an easy advantage. That's the kind of stuff the small ball does.
I don't think Harden could do that.
That's no big presence. Y'all really relying on the 3. That's wrong. You can't get no easy buckets in the paint. I don't feel like anymore. I even might send out there regardless. That's how I feel as going against that.
All right, so it's not like you don't have a paint presence. It's just the fact that you're opening the lane more for your penetration players, Russ and Harden. So
and that's what I'm saying. I agree that, but my thing is that type of basketball, in my opinion, is gonna put you on your couch watching the finals. That's just all I say.
I think it's weaker defensively. Like I see the offensive plan, but there is no defensive plan. I don't see.
It's weak offensively too, Blyden, because you actually think that they're gonna allow Harden and Russell Westbrook to drive on them the whole game, and the defense is just man to man the whole way. They're gonna be calling pick and rolls hypothetically when they switch. That could be another problem that they have to deal with. Now, Russell Westbrook could beat a 4, 3, or 5, you know what I mean, off the ball. But if you do put someone in the paint, that's still going to help to defend that penetration. And then on the rebounding side, on the offense, there's no one, or you could kick it out. But
that's what I think the plan is.
Yeah, but that's literally hoping on PJ Tucker and Robert Covington to knock down shots for you for 4 games to win. That's just my opinion.
And the thing is, though, Gideon, even before the hiatus, they were grabbing. I think it was one game where both of them grabbed like 15 rebounds apiece.
Yeah, that's fine. I just mean, we all know that regular season is different than playoffs.
Yeah.
So my thing is, in terms of when the pace, I think that's more so because of the pace of the game was faster. We all know pace slows down in the playoffs. So when you slow down that pace, and no one in position to grab them rebounds, you can see what's actually going on.
Yeah, I think they're trying to force the hand for the playoffs too, because like we've never seen this in the playoffs either. Yeah. So we're gonna try to create pace in the playoffs. Historically, that's never been the case, but I think that's what they're trying to do. I don't know.
The only pace I've seen that's been winning slightly, and even Warriors has slow down the pace slightly. But when they balling, they do run a faster pace in the playoffs. You know
and I think that's my problem with Steph Curry in the playoffs.
But when it's
Clay usually is the one who, Clay is usually the one who goes off in the playoffs more than Steph Curry.
Yeah, Clay is the playoff performer.
Yeah, I mean, how I look at it, I always go back and look at the stats. When you look at it, bro, at the end of the day, Curry is still end up having 25, 30 something. So I don't a lot of games.
Not all the games. Not
all. I'm just saying there were some games where people said that Curry didn't play. When I look back at the stats, he had like 32. And his field goal percentage was like at 42%.
No, but
now I agree when you're looking at it in person, and you'd be like, oh, he's actually not affecting the game, but he's scoring. You know what I mean? I agree.
Yeah.
That can happen all the time.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's just how I look at it.
Like I say, it's a shot, and only way you can see if it works or not is if you try it. Because I don't think a lot of like the Western Conference is, I guess, has been historically the bigger conference, I guess, with the bigs. So we'll see how it goes. It's gonna take a lot of centers off the court. Like Gobert probably ain't even gonna play that series if they were to match up.
I don't agree.
I think Anthony Davis could guard anyone. So
I think
Anthony Davis could. That's what I'm saying. There are teams who can do it.
I think a lot
Yeah.
But
of
if
the
you
bigs. I'll go.
But if you take Anthony Davis off the court and you have JaVale McGee and you have Dwight, unless Anthony Davis playing 48 minutes all 4 to 7 games.
Yeah.
kind of by rotation though.
Yeah, I feel like, I feel like Anthony Davis probably could play more minutes. Him and LeBron probably could play the same amount. They probably could still be around 40 to 42 minutes, hypothetically, depending on the game scenario. And even at that rate, Anthony Davis, Jokic, Rudy Gobert, all of them can at least move out to defend the three. All they have to do is go out and hypothetically defend it and have an arm up if it is
And the
kicked
thing
out.
is,
Because
you don't have the Clippers.
Yeah. So back.
Clippers could guard 1-2-5.
Yeah.
You have, like I said, you have the teams, and you. I don't want to pick on your wording, but you said they can move out to defend the three.
No, I'm saying just hand up. If they are that big enough from the elbow that they could just contest it, hand up, and then go back to the paint. Because you don't even have to go out there to do that. Or what they could do, I don't think, this is just my opinion, or they could either have the big contest a little and then go back to the paint, or they could rotate the perimeter. I don't think they should rotate the perimeter, because if they do that, you're going to be committing to Robert Covington, and he could just dish off to Harden or dish off to Russell Westbrook, who are more likely to hit it. So I don't think you should rotate perimeter. I feel like you should at least just contest it with the big. The big could go back for the rebound.
Okay, we can see.
That's just the best case scenario, because if you give it to one of Russell Westbrook, if you commit to Covington, who's a trashier shooter who's on the court at the time, and you allow Harden or Russell Westbrook to get a full head of steam to either pull up or drive, that's where the problem lies.
Yeah.
Okay, but we'll see. July 31st, season begins again, so we'll see how they go about it. Oh, I think we'll see a lot of new things that we haven't seen from the regular season now.
So hold on. So let's just to close this up. You think that's a ring, or that's a second round exit?
No, I think that's a good shot. I still even the Rockets are my team, I still think the Clippers and the Lakers are in a better position. But I'm not saying that they're gonna go down easy.
So y'all could beat
You
Jazz.
don't believe in the Nuggets. You don't believe in the Nuggets.
So not Jazz. Y'all could beat Nuggets.
Yeah, I think we beat Nuggets because we also got Jeff Green on the roster too, and Carl. So it's like you do have players in place who could, who are lengthy wing 3-and-D players, who could probably 3, 4, stand in 5, because basketball is now positionless. So what is the center? So I don't know. Like
Especially for y'all.
What is the setup?
You'll see, but I say fishing.
Man, fishing first round.
Let me see what it is now. Let me see. They are in 6, so they'll be playing that Nuggets. Oh yes, first round.
Okay.
If they play Nuggets, first round gone. Wow. If now, it depends on the seeding. If they go down, if they go down to 7, Clippers first round gone. Lakers if at 8, first round gone. If they get the 5 and they play Utah, first round still gone. So first round gone.
Utah, bro? I don't know.
I think Utah beat them, bro.
I think Utah beating the Rockets.
Yeah, I think Utah beat them in 6 or 7.
Wow.
We would like to say that the opinions of Gideon King does not reflect the rest of us at Fanatic Islanders.
I think Utah beat them in 6 or 7, bro. I
Yeah,
don't
but
believe
so
in Rockets at all, baby.
Donovan
I
Mitchell
understand what
don't
you're
like
saying.
Gobert, bro. You don't like
Huh?
Gobert. Donovan Mitchell don't like Gobert no more.
Yeah, I mean, hey, that may lead to something. I think Conley could bring it back together. Hopefully, Conley bring it back together because he's a vet, you know. But we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see.
We probably can make a bet. Me and Kadeem later
Oh, we
on.
should, because I love to take Oxyton. I didn't take his money, so I'm gladly take yours.
I don't bet money, but I bet hair.
What?
I bet hair, buddy.
Gotta cut
So
off
what
the
you
hair,
bet?
bro.
Cutting your hair?
My bet in your hair.
Oh, I don't know about that bet.
Oh.
That would be a good one. I don't know. I don't want to cut this.
Too bad, man. Too bad.
We can see where it comes
See, that
from.
don't
So
really count
we
because
can put
your
something
bet is
together.
growing a week. So that don't even count as a this take
Man, you was
months.
confident to win, man. What's
No,
the
but
issue here?
no, I go win. I go
Makar, you
win.
say first round exit no matter who they play. So why? What is the hesitation, bro?
I don't know what the problem is.
Well, if you could talk about that, I'll think about it. Probably, I know. I'll see.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
I'll
like,
have my popcorn. I'll have my popcorn ready.
but like we've heard from the NBA and we've also heard from the NHL. But like, we haven't heard anything other than the proposal for the universal DH for the MLB. So what do y'all think is going on there?
Basically, which is ironic because it's such a lucrative league where so many other people make money. You know, NFL is usually the quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
NBA is, usually just the
So,
biggest talent. But it's like MLB, like you can make money. It's like all the other players like, hey, y'all cutting our contracts. We really don't feel like playing right now. It was weird in a way. It's like y'all making the most money out of almost every league, and y'all don't want to play because of you might have to take a pay cut. Like I feel like everybody taking a pay cut right now. So what's the issue? That they like, oh, we're not getting as much, and we still got to play during the pandemic. Like, why are we doing this? And I'm like, that's kind of what everybody doing now. So,
Yeah.
I mean, earn your keep in a way. And then also, it's like you don't have to play a full season. You're just playing like what is 82 or something, or
I think 81.
81. Oh, they doing it half, literally. Okay. So I don't see the issue with playing for half a season. You should expect a pay cut and just play and try to win a championship. That's the problem.
So do you think the issue is because they don't have a central location, like how the NBA is gonna go like to Disney and they got like 3 facilities they can play in? Do you think?
Yeah, more than likely.
Yeah, I think the risk is still, I wouldn't say high, but it is medium to high because of the amount of traveling, the amount of, I'm assuming all the hotel stays,
Mm-hmm.
you have to put a lot of dependence on existential factors. Rather, the NBA scenario is that the NBA are cleaning each facility that they're going in, each hotel that they're staying in, and it's not like a layered problem. So that
It's
could
more
be an issue
enclosed.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that could be an issue towards it because that's be a lot of traveling, bro. Even if you do series, if you still do the series and they in one spot for like let's say 5 days hypothetically,
Mm-hmm.
they do back to back sometimes or whatever, and then it's be a day break or whatever. But if you're in one spot even for 5 days, that's still risky because after you travel now, you got to go to the next place. So
I definitely don't think they can use every city. If every city involved, they can't do that.
The thing is, what I think too is, well, you know how every stadium isn't the same, like how all basketball arenas are the same, how all football arenas are the same dimension, whatnot. All baseball stadiums aren't the same. So do you think that because they're not the same, teams don't want to give up their quote unquote home field advantage?
I feel if you're just a skilled enough player, you shouldn't have an issue with that. I mean, as long as there's some common ground with all of the teams, like, yeah, this is what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see why you should have a problem with that. I mean, I know you're used to your stadium. It's like you can't do that now. So
like
what you can.
Because like imagine if all the teams had to play in Boston and had to like go over the monster, the Green Monster, just
Everybody
11.
getting a double or a home run.
So you trying to say that they care about? Is that? I mean, I know that's a thing. You know, it's not just stadium or whatever. I know the dimensions of in terms of like the outfield are different.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in terms of batting averages though, like or pitching, does that affect the numbers that much if you were to stay in one place or whatever? Like
Who knows? I've never seen it.
Yeah, we've never seen it. The fact that they have the term pitcher's park and batter's park for a reason. So, like, if you're a dominant pitcher and you play in a quote unquote pitcher's park, where the outfield is deep and you have more leeway for like a home run, you want to play in your your stadium and whatnot. And plus, you got to remember, like, bro.
Yeah, like Colorado, where they have that high altitude, they'd be like, "But a pop-up could hit the home run in this field."
I was just gonna say that too. But
so, like, who knows?
Yeah, I feel like there's one of those years in it where you gotta just it is what it is, boy.
So what do you think? I guess is the probability of them canceling the baseball season because it's already June.
I
don't even know when it start. When it normally start. Because spring
end of March
would have been finished. Oh, that's when it starts.
April, May. Oh, March.
End of March. On first couple teams will play like end of March and season. I guess
this
full going.
This is a lot of things. This is a lot of information that they never even come out to say what their plan is.
Yeah. So, do you think what's the potential? You think the season is not going to go on?
Well, I don't know. Looking at all the other leagues and see them getting ready to gear up again, I don't think they want to cancel. So, right now,
losing plenty money, babe.
It might be low. I think it might be low at this point.
Yeah,
we'll see.
I know that's a lot of money. I can only imagine how much money it is. Each team in the league would lose entirely.
Yeah. All for them not to see the Mets win a ring. I don't know know what's wrong with them, but.
Exactly. Talk about your Braves then. You look disgruntled.
No. I have nothing. I can't back my knowledge. I can't back when I can't back my knowledge. I don't.
I hear you, bro.
I just talk. I just talk in the group.
You look confused.
No, I just talk in the group when I can't back up the knowledge.
I hear you, man. You can say, yeah, man.
You can talk about Chipper Jones, bro. We can let you do it.
Come on, he at home like us.
No, man. I gotta get more involved, man. I gotta wait.
I feel you.
Yeah, but I know we'll see. I don't know if it'll stop. When World Series is happening? Like
playoffs in October.
It was happening like late, like November thing. Or it's be January. I don't know. I don't know. I'm asking. I don't know.
End of October.
Playoffs in October. So baseball usually wraps up. November, there's usually no baseball.
Okay.
Or if there is, there's that last game in the World Series or whatnot.
Yeah. So, excuse me. Sorry, but they got to be making a decision very shortly.
Like, I'm just concerned because we haven't heard any news about it.
Yeah. And you don't even have no news that they're in talks or to vote.
Nope. I only have players complaining. So, right? It's a tough decision for them.
Yeah. I know, boy. I know you can see. I mean, other leagues still going on. Like you see soccer starting. Like we're saying, these boys still making money.
Yeah, man.
I don't know if y'all saw that new clip of how much Ronaldo made in his career earnings. He's the first billionaire.
That's the big boss right there. Mm-hmm. It's very marketable.
Yeah, I agree.
Messi's more on the quiet side.
Yeah.
Messi might be the best all time, but Ronaldo for the people, but
yeah, like it's the common thing of like when you look at it, Ronaldo is the better all around player, but no, I mean Messi is the better all around player. Sorry, but Ronaldo, Ronaldo is like he's put the ball in the back of the net, bro. Like that's his job. That's what he does.
I think I saw a clip of Mourinho said the other day. He was like, Messi plays at the number 10. He
Yeah,
distributes
exactly.
and
Yes,
scores.
he's a number
So you
10.
can't really compare them, bro.
Yeah, it's hard to. That's what I'm saying. It's hard to. It's hard to.
This man is running the field most of the time.
Yes.
But tired. You gotta
Yes.
skip people. He's not even a striker. You ain't in the box and he's still
Exactly.
scoring goals. You
And
know how
that's-
impressive that is?
Exactly. And that's why I say that Messi's better. Because he's doing more and still getting the same amount of goals put out as Ronaldo. That's just my opinion.
The thing is, it's just because like people like flashiness. So people, because they see him put the ball in the net, they can be like, oh well, I like a scorer. People don't like passing over scoring.
No, but what I'm saying is that he still gets 30 goals a season. Carol.
Yeah, I know,
He's
but I'm
in
saying
the box though, Kareem. He's in the box most of the time. Ronaldo gotta run the whole length of the field.
Not really, Ronaldo.
Not in his older days. Not in his older days. But he used to be running up and down the field.
I mean, I guess, because back in the day, he was a winger more so, but still,
Yeah,
bro.
he's a poacher now.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, bro, I know, buddy. I know you can always be in a battle about that, buddy. But I just feel like Messi is the 10. He's the number 10 for sure.
Yeah, and I mean, yeah, Messi being a Barcelona is a whole career. Ronaldo being everywhere and window, basically.
Yeah, but you can't knock him for they get him as a teenager. You can't knock them for being there to one team the whole time, bro. That's how I look at it.
I knock it up. I just saying.
I'm pretty sure
I feel like
if Messi did move, Messi would have bring winning culture to whatever team it was.
I'm sure he would have, but it's like you don't know that. And I feel like it's hard to come to a brand new team and be like, yeah, but it's my team. Everybody see you pull up like, what?
Who our team to be? It have to be a team.
it have to be. But why would you let him go though?
No, you wouldn't. No, in his own, it was transferring. See, when he going to United, at that age, you so much of a commodity. Like, let's look at Neymar. Same situation with Neymar. He could have been to Barcelona this whole time, but he wanted to move. He wanted to transfer and go take a team on his own, right? So, like, when you have that age,
he was in Messi's shadow.
Yeah. I mean, some of that may have led to it too, but I mean, at the end of the day, when you're at a certain age, you prime to be transferred, and when you get transferred, more times than not, you are transferred, and you then gotta go do.
I think Ronaldo, he really with everything in Manchester United, so he was like, "Wait, let me try Real Madrid now," because he really wanted to go. So he's like,
"Yeah."
Oh, then I mean, you did everything you could for us. I mean, go enjoy your life.
Yeah, like in soccer, it's very common for you to create a name for yourself and then get recruited by the top teams in your second window of transferring as your age come of you know what I mean? As you come of age. So that's what normally happens. But if Barcelona and them find you and deem you worthy from jump,
they deem you worthy.
That's what it is. They deem you worthy from jump. You straight.
I say, well, they know you're gonna be good. It's like a lot of the times they get it right. I feel like in the NFL they don't get it as on the ball as soccer. Like, you can see it from like they 68 or something. Bro. It's like, bro,
earlier than that,
way better than the other kids. He's way better than the other kids. Let's go.
Yeah, bro.
We need him.
Yeah, bro. Like these little I forget what they call, but basically the youth squads that these teams is having, bro. Like the youth squad on that aspect is way far beyond what NFL and these other sports go into, bro. Because out of 10, 11, 9, or whatever, you potentially on their youth squad, and you putting in goals on that weekend, wherever y'all is playing them youth squad games.
Yeah.
Then you slowly get called up as time progresses.
I feel like why I can understand why you can't do it with the NFL and stuff because your body actually have to develop to be in a league with that much freaks.
Yeah.
Like that size and that speed. But I wonder why. I really started doing basketball, but I wonder why they don't really go in depth, like having an actual academy where you do your schoolwork and you play sports and that the entire time.
Because
they have some academies
of being an amateur and a professional. See the line so blurred because in soccer Yeah, there is NCAA for soccer, but at that 11, 9, 10, I think, I don't know how the payment schedule goes, but you're basically not even an amateur anymore. Because I'm thinking that Barcelona and all these big teams are paying a little stipend to that younger player. I could be wrong. And they probably have an agent who's working deals with them at that age, or at, you know, when they coming up. So that's the where the lines are blurred between being an amateur and a professional. If you're still an amateur, they can't provide these things for you. Because under NCAA guidelines, if you want to play for NCAA at least, you out. Because I saw Brandon Jennings, he was talking on Darius Milestone podcast. He basically was saying that this moving for all, because he was one of the first, obviously, to go overseas first and then come back and still be a lottery round pick. So he said during that college year, he made 1.6, I think he said, 1.6 million. So, like, at that level, obviously, he didn't like the NCAA scheme. He didn't like how it was. So he said, I could do this 1 year overseas, get my money, and then push out.
Yeah.
But, I mean, a lot of these academies for high school basketball players, they do be giving them, you know, equipment, all these other things, but it's still under the name of academy.
Yeah, it's not as in-depth as soccer. I still don't feel like it is.
No, it's not. Definitely not.
No. Doesn't you feel like it's like, it's kind of like an after-school program now, in a way.
Yeah.
So it's like, this is your life now.
Do you think we'll get there though? Do you think we'll get there though with the other leagues, like with the other sports? Do you think we will get to a point where they're as in depth in their academy and learning processes as soccer?
I think that is the way of player progression, bro. That's why I feel like that's why a lot of granted, a lot of basketball players are very good too. But as you look as the amount of soccer players in the world, and you're looking about teams in the world, there are a lot of soccer players who are flicking great.
Yeah.
So if you look at percentages based, I'm pretty sure that there's a higher talent of soccer players in these leagues and on these teams than there are basketball players who are capable. So that goes into you honing your craft at such a young age and being that person who they looking to be good on their team.
So that would mean that all these other sports would have to be more global, and they have to globalize the leagues.
Yeah,
that would make it more
and
feasible.
Also push the players to give them opportunity, because a lot of these, like you're saying, they don't want to push money in a product who may not even be with them. So that's the first problem. A college can't come and say, oh, I want to push you to be great. I want to push you to be great. And you still, at the end of the day, once you're at the top of the mountain, you don't have to come back to me. You see what I'm saying? So that's one of the reasons why. That's one of the reasons why colleges don't do that, because obviously it's illegal to do it, and because of the fact that they're not obligated to come back to your school. And why would I care about your success if my job on the line too?
That's true.
Yeah.
So all that leads into all of that, bro.
So I guess the closest thing the closest sport would be the soccer in terms of global would be what, baseball or basketball?
I don't know.
I'd say basketball over baseball. I mean, baseball, we have the World Baseball Classic and all that stuff. It's more.
Yeah.
It's more along the lines of just bringing everybody together in a way.
See,
basketballs. Baseball does have, minors straight out of high school. But like it is, you could go to Europe and come back and still get drafted.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, the problem, bro, is like, because the construct of college in terms of American culture is so money hungry and it's so profitable, all those legal ramifications of trying to sort out this type of academy situation for youngsters, it's going to be tough. And the NCAA going to have to be in agreement, because it shouldn't be a situation where a youngster probably still want to probably get his education, but once he then start accepting money at, let's say, 12 years old, he can't come in the NCAA no more as an athlete. You know what I mean? That shouldn't be the case.
Yeah.
So if that was those things don't change on the back end, it won't ever get there. And NCAA, like we discussed already,
they making money.
Exactly, we didn't discuss this. Why would they change it? They feel like they're making money because they don't. Their interests are not of the players. Their interests of their pocket and the bottom line.
Yeah.
So
those are Canadian King's opinions. We at Fanatic Islanders don't align with King opinions.
But I mean, the funny thing is, if you invest in them, then you might even turn out and get a better product. If you invest in them early on, you make them get that money.
That's what soccer
exactly.
say.
That's the funny thing. So if you get a better product, more people might spend more money anyways. But anyways,
bro,
that's above
like
my
I say,
figuring.
If NCAA was smart, bro, if NCAA was smart, like I say, they would conjoin forces. And if they want the players to be better, they can join forces in a global type of situation, bro. And they have form a global ranking system where it's like that globally. And it's for the betterment of the player. If they want to come back or whatever, you know, that it is what it is. Because you already passed the bill that players could get money now. So the next step, if players could get money now, that ain't gonna always incentivize people to come back to university. Because if it was me, I would rather go overseas myself.
Yeah.
That's what I would do, at least, if I was in their position.
Yeah.
Makes the most sense, I guess.
Yeah.
Can't argue with that.
Yeah, anyway, I guess we should take a little break and we'll be back, man. Some more topics.
Yeah, we'll be back soon, folks.
All right, y'all take it easy. Yeah, we're back.
Yeah.
What's up, people?
Had a hot topic this week. Hot topic.
Yeah, man.
Drew Brees, one of the NFL's golden child.
Yep.
Man.
If not the.
He's not.
He's not.
They're going to put Tom. He's not.
No, but
and
Tom
all
is
Rodgers.
tainted. Tom is tainted.
After they go with Mahomes.
The Flake Gate was tainted.
And he's still on top of you. So
I agree.
He's like that bad child who gets away with everything. And who's still his favorite child.
And with good grades.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
With Blindsy and what?
Yeah, good grades.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I get you. I agree Tom was still the golden child, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, he made those, I don't know what to call it.
One too many posts.
Inopportune comments.
Yeah.
This time it was horrible.
Yeah, because I don't know if y'all saw the actual interview of what he said. Did y'all see that or
not?
Saw
most of it, yeah.
Yeah, but
most of it.
Basically, the boy wasn't even talking about the flag, bro. The boy literally asked him about what you think is going on around these times or something like that, bro. Literally, not about the flag. The second thing, the next thing that comes to his mouth is, I'll never disagree. I'll never agree with anyone who kneels to the flag. I'm like,
I was like,
it's not smart, Jen.
Drew Brees?
It's not smart, bro.
This Drew Brees? This can't be Drew Brees.
Like him, man, who never had a blemish on his record, nothing. It's like after all this, he's still making it about the flag, bro.
It's the timing of it. It's the timing of it all, bro. Like, for you to even think that it's about the flag means that you don't understand what it is. Exactly. After all this time, all the kneeling, all the protests, if you still think it's about disrespecting the flag, you don't understand.
This was days in after George Floyd occurred. After all the memes come about, this is why Kaepernick did it. This is why he did it. All of this is being said. The rhetoric of this is why you kneel for the flag, but kneeling on the neck is All of this is being said in front of your face.
He wasn't paying attention to that, bro. Let's be honest. Like,
I mean,
that
you're
was
probably
completely
right.
insensitive. Completely insensitive what he said. So it was just more of the fact that, like, yeah, I understand, but he didn't really understand. He still didn't understand, even though, yeah, he felt like, yeah, I get it. But the flag, bro. The
Yeah,
flag.
it's
I mean,
like so
we can do it outside
close-minded.
of that.
So close-minded, bro. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, it was more of, I could help in whichever way I can, but this
And that's the same thing with Shannon
not
Sharp.
happening.
That's the same thing with Shannon Sharp led with. He said, you look at your grandfathers. Let's just look at what's going on here. You speak about your grandfathers and be respecting of the flag. But do you not know that he was not the only white individual who's fighting for the flag and fighting for freedoms? And when he comes back to America, he's getting freedoms and liberties
and medals
that other people who fought with him that are not getting these freedoms and liberties just because of the color of their skin. Do you not understand that?
a lot don't win. That's
Don't.
the problem with it. A lot of people
Yeah.
have an idea on what it means or what it stands for, but they don't actually know what it means. They don't take the time to sit down and research or take down and talk to people who actually live through this on a day-to-day basis and be like, oh, so that's what it actually is. They don't understand privilege, or they don't understand what it means from the other side of the spectrum. They know what it is from their side of the spectrum, but they don't know what it means from the other side of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I
I mean,
I
don't, and to be honest, I don't expect them to understand, because if you're a person with privilege, why would you even want to go out to understand? Like, I get it. That's why I feel like if I'm presenting you with it, and you're supposed to be friends and family, I mean, you kind of put yourself out there and say, yeah, it's not like he's just standing in the background and saying, yeah, I don't want to help. He made it clear that he does. So I'm like, in a way, you should hear my cry, not just be blanked out by the privilege.
I can only assume like the type of stories and connective type of stories that I'll just use Michael Thomas as a recent example. In getting to know Michael Thomas, I don't know what Michael Thomas went through as a child or growing up or whatever. It may have been rough. I don't know, because he's from LA, etc. Things could have been happening. Our age, so I don't know. But I'm just assuming if he shared any inkling to how he was brought up, and it was similar to how many African Americans are brought up in the States, I'm assuming that there is some silver lining that you see. And this is not like this is the first African American wide receiver that he may have to talk to about his life. So if you see a theme of what is going on from most African Americans wide receivers that you having a conversation with, or even playmates or teammates. I'll just use wide receivers, for example. I won't even go into teammates, because as the quarterback in his position, I'm assuming that he had conversations with the whole team. But let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Let's just use wide receivers. Even if you had conversations with all the wide receivers that you've had many African American wide receivers, and you see a common theme between all of them.
Yeah.
And that still didn't open up your eyes, because you want to say this is a brotherhood. That still didn't open up your eyes to what is potentially going on, coupled with the public cries of what's going on in last year. This is not like this is the first time of this happening. Then Kaepernick was doing it 3 years ago. He still made it about the flag, because then he was saying that he don't respect someone who did it. And Kaepernick was saying why he did it and giving you examples. So if you cared, all you had to do is go do the research on the names that he's mentioning. I know some of the names. I don't know why are we in the position to know some of the names, but when other people have names, they're not likely to go look at the story. I don't get it. And like
That's the difference. Like I said, that's the difference between hearing and understanding. So you could hear something,
that's true,
but you don't necessarily understand it. So you hear it and you want to jump on board, but you actually understanding to further your knowledge on it is different.
Yeah, and my thing is, this is my thing too. Like how I just said in the earlier portion. I don't know that much about MLB, baseball. I try to interject as much as I could. And if I'm willing to go learn on more information, I will. I won't speak out of ignorance, right? Or you can't have such of a stronghold on your opinion, and it's not even the full scope, and you're not even
Agreed.
listening to what people have to say. That don't make no sense to me.
Agreed.
It's like you're so hard pressed, and you don't want to even open up your eyes to what else is there from on the issue.
Yeah, and I think they try to do the kind of the opposite to stay safe. I guess they only want to look at the surface level stuff. Say, yeah, I can make a donation here. That should be fine, and I get to keep my views. Like,
yeah. That's what a lot of people.
So
that's how a lot of people feel, for real.
They're like, I did my part now. Like I don't need to do much else.
Yep.
It's like, even when they look at the judicial system, they're like, it's in place, it's correct. Whatever happens, that's the result of it. Our judicial system's not broken. They really don't think it is, and it's weird.
Bro, like I was talking about this on Skunk Boys. It's like when you look at even wrongfully convicted cases, bro. We talked about a little earlier, but when you look at wrongfully convicted cases, when you look at the amount of people who are in jail right now, it's like 3 million or something like that. The amount of wrongful convictions in a year is like 300 who is let out. So 300 to 3 million is literally, I don't know how much percent, but it's literally not even 1%. So how they look at it as
small.
Yeah. So how they look at it as, but let them 300 people, they could just rot, me. Let that ride.
Yeah.
And that's sad to say.
Yeah. But for real though, a lot of people think it's a perfect system, like it's a human-based system. Of course, it's imperfect. Like how do you realize?
No matter how much levels you put on it, put on it, bro, it's bias. It's bias. It's just an implicit bias at all levels, always.
Yeah. And even when Drew Brees started to apologize, I was like, I still ain't comfortable with this.
It wasn't an apology. Like you say, the statement said,
I
don't apologize. I just apologize how it came off to others.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like Michael Thomas, I don't know if Michael Thomas, he said this is Mike Waterbach. Recently, I think that was today he said that. So I don't know if he may just be, saying it just to probably educate him a bit more.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw a post. I don't know if you remember from. Oh, wait, you didn't watch Get Out of There. Anyways, basically the post saying that he's like the first boy was like he tripping out. He's not knowing nothing. He just in a corner in the first post, and then 24 hours later, after people talking to him, he know it all. He putting on a black hat and he for the cause now, basically. So it's like I don't know. I feel like Michael Thomas obviously could probably educate him a bit more, you know what I mean? And I don't know if that's a taking on the wind type of situation and he actually mean it, or he just saying it for the public.
I mean,
I don't know.
I feel at the end of the day, Michael Thomas still trying to win championships. So.
I agree. So you have
let's be real. Let's be realistic. Yeah.
I don't believe that. No. I think after Drew made his first couple statements, Michael Thomas and I'll even say Malcolm Jenkins probably called him and say, hey, I don't think you understand. You out of line. You out of pocket. I don't think you actually understand what's going on. This is what actually happened, and this is what actually is going on. Because you could see, like, I feel like Drew Brees made too many posts, but the later posts, it almost seemed like it's kind of a lot. His latest post, I believe, should have been his first post. Yeah, his latest response should have probably been something along the lines as his first post, and I think that would have been I think that would have been more making him more aware of the situation and whatnot. Because his first, like I said, he wasn't aware. Like I saw a Madden edited image, and they had Drew Brees stats. They had his throw power, his throw accuracy, his speed, and whatnot, and his awareness was 0.
I see that one.
It is.
But what I was gonna say is that I didn't look at the last post, but I have to look at it. But I was thinking that last post was primarily because of what Trump said, eh? or no? Is
Yeah,
it
I
in
feel the same
conjunction
way.
of what
I
Trump
feel the
said?
same way.
So it's more
It
so
pushed them
like,
further into a corner. Yeah.
No.
yeah, because you were known to back Trump already, and he still came back out and say that you shouldn't have changed your stance because it's about the flag. It's about the flag. After you had
After you
conversation
already changed it.
already,
Yeah.
exactly.
Mhm.
So I feel like the last comment, I like I said, I didn't read the full thing, but I feel like it's
Hmm.
more so against what Trump's saying, and he may have opened up his eyes to see that wrong is wrong. How you could still think it's about the flag if these my teammates telling me
Yeah.
that this is what's going on, and you still in this. I thought you was this way, and from Drew Brees' perspective, he's thinking Trump was one way, and then after me getting this information and I telling you what it actually is, you still don't agree with me. Then you're this way. Then you know what I mean. So I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see. It's tough. It's tough for me. It's tough for me to. I mean, Jenkins then may have put something in his head. I don't know, but it's hard. How old is Drew? 20, 39, 38?
I just gonna be on the realistic side of things. I feel like you still on the same team. Ain't nobody moving.
Yeah.
You just gotta work through it at this point. Like it might still be in the back of your head. It might be stinging you every day, but y'all still gotta do your job.
Yeah.
It's a job. It's a
Yeah.
business.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean,
I agree.
yeah. So
I
I
agree.
mean, you can have sentiments, and you could feel like, okay, maybe he did change. I'm sure a lot of them don't feel like he changed, but they know at the end of the day they gotta do what they have to do.
Well, it depends on the responses too. It depends on the private responses that Drew Brees was given and the private facts against why he said what he said or why he feels is what he said. You know, he obviously is going to be more candid with Michael Thomas and teammates, or rather than a public
Yeah.
guy or the public.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
So
I mean,
it depends on what he says to them that they actually believe what's coming out of his mouth.
yeah. But I feel like, a lot of people, they feel that first response, and it's just like,
Yeah, and that's the same with
That's gonna
Shannon
stink for
Sharp.
a while,
Same
for
thing
a
with
long
Shannon
time.
Sharp. He say like, bro, you didn't show
yeah,
like he say you didn't show what you is.
yeah,
At least down there, they blatant with it. They showing you what you is, but up north they just hide it better. But yeah, I know.
yeah,
It's definitely gonna stick around for a while, and like you said, it's something he's gonna have to work through, and it is a business, so I don't think it's gonna affect the team per se. He may get second glances if he doesn't work through it, but I still believe his comments were ill timed. Like, is you if you don't have nothing, if you're not sure on what it is, don't say anything.
Exactly, because it's not even like Drew Brees is the type
yeah,
just give responses off air. Like that's not even
Yeah.
him for years.
yeah,
That's not been him. Like that's why I don't get it. That's why I'm saying he had to feel very strongly about this, bro.
yeah. No,
Very strongly.
it was obvious. It was obvious.
So I don't know, like you say, but I mean, you see Laura Ingraham. I didn't even know she even have a show on Fox too, bro.
It's Fox News, bro. Like, who
Yeah,
watches
bro, that's
Fox?
Fox News.
No, I know. I'm just saying she has a show on Fox News, and she coming
Fox
on
Drive.
back Drew. She back him after
I don't know
saying
how she's always getting involved.
because she have a platform, blind. What you mean? Who can stop
I'm
her from
like,
getting involved?
why is this why is sports like so much a part of your show though? Like, it's not even sports, like the racial.
I guess she goes on politics, and then she goes like,
If it's
like
connected to
certain,
politics or
yeah,
whatever.
certain people only should happen to that. I'm surprised she didn't say shut up and throw the ball. But
No,
she
she
said,
didn't say shut up and throw the ball because he's Blanco, whatever the
how
word
are
is.
you still bad at Spanish?
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
trying. I'm dry. I'm not trying to be good. The only way I'll get better if my girlfriend is Mexican or something.
okay.
All right.
Heard it here, folks. Heard it here.
But bro, Kevin Durant there talking about Trump when it happened. She said, "Shut up and dribble, but you all getting paid $100 to just dribble a ball. So shut up and dribble." But Drew Brees, on the other hand, I'll
He entitled
insert
to opinion.
I'll insert the clip below. He's entitled to
Okay.
opinion.
Yeah, man.
He's entitled to opinion, bro. He's human. He's human, eh? So what I can't be
Apparently.
on LeBron. They're dogs to you.
Humans, aliens.
They're
They
dogs to you. The animals, wait.
the little aliens from Space Jam.
Must see. I was like,
Yeah.
bro, I can't. And when you play them side by side and you show that, she sees nothing wrong with that, probably.
Of course not. What you mean?
I don't get it. How could you not? Yeah, I
Why?
don't get it. I don't get it.
Drew Brees is obviously licensed to talk on politics, man.
I
So it sounds
guess
like
he ain't paid millions, $100 million to throw a ball though.
no,
No,
he's not.
no, he's not paid $100 million to throw a ball. Wow. And I agree. If you're gonna play one
Yeah, I
side,
know.
you play it hard. If she had come out and say Drew Brees
I
should throw a
respect
ball,
that.
I wouldn't even respect it, but I say, okay,
You don't understand it.
at least you saying
Consistent.
everyone, you consistent.
Yeah, you say
Everyone
consistent.
stay in their lane. Everyone stay in their lane other than you.
Yeah, yeah.
But no, he's a human to you. I don't get it.
Yeah, well.
I don't get it.
He's
It's
strange.
obvious, but it's obvious. When you're drawing lines, I feel like lines are drawn and you're saying what it is, babe. And she ain't care.
The line is obvious, but it's not the line of consistency.
Yeah, I know. Like I say, where we can see, I feel like, I mean, I don't know. Like I say, I think I say this on Kung Boys. I only been there for 27 years. It seems to me like this is a momentum building type of situation. Feels like a lot of people are involved in this one, primarily on the legislative side and like in terms of activism and protest and all this other stuff. So
Yeah.
hopefully we'll see, but hopefully we'll see. It could be hard to change opinions of these individuals who literally just blind. That's all I could say. Because I don't know how in the same breath you could say someone should shut up and dribble and then the next he have an opinion. I don't get it. That's hypocrisy at its finest.
Right. Some of them you could just hope for better in the next generation.
Yeah,
Some
and
just
that's a
lost
problem.
for good.
That's a
That's
problem.
just what
It's
it
like,
is.
and but the scarier part is that they teaching children, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you gotta hope there's a break in the chain somewhere.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
You gotta hope
Y'all
for
had
the
this
best.
blindfold over my eyes, and
Yeah.
things can be better.
Yeah.
You gotta hope for the best. That's the only thing you could hope for. You can't hope for the worst. You gotta hope for the best. You gotta hope things are turning around. Things like you said, it seemed like a lot of momentum behind this one. So I honestly hope and pray that we do and the world does get what we need to make things more equal. So right now we have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree, bro. So we'll see. Anything else on the docket?
Yeah, I mean, the NFL players, they backed the stance, Colin Kaepernick. I mean,
Yeah.
I saw some place where the guy was talking about, it was one NFL player, I can't remember his name right now, but he was talking about how they didn't want to back them because they feel like there's going to be blackball. Like, I'd have lost my job if I took the knee. Like,
Yeah.
there were some other people talking about they were getting threats, all type of other stuff as well. It's like,
Yeah.
Jerry Jones was talking about benching the entire Cowboys team, or whoever took a knee, they were getting benched. So it's like,
Yeah, I remember. And it's funny. It's
yeah,
funny
I
how
mean,
it's funny how Dallas released a video now saying that they they're against it now. I don't know if y'all saw that video. Saw that. I forget.
yeah,
I must have Bleach
I
Report.
didn't watch it. I didn't want to watch it. Don't make no sense. It's like, you feel pressure. That's all. That's the only reason you're doing this. You
Yeah,
feel the pressure.
that's the thing. You feel the pressure now. When they was in a powerful position, that it wasn't the public opinion. Now they felt as if they could have blackball you or bench you or do whatever at that moment 3 years ago. Nah, if you do that now, it's a problem. And
Yeah.
there's a lot that's going behind it. So now you want to switch your stance and admit you're wrong. Like what Goodell put out. I'm pretty sure they voted on it to see what Goodell going to say. But now they trying to admit that they wrong now just because a lot of NFL players come back and say, admit y'all wrong.
It's the biggest names in the game. They couldn't do anything.
Exactly.
They had the golden child in that video too.
Yeah.
Or future golden child, whatever you want to call him. Patrick Mahomes.
Baby goat.
Yeah.
Once
They
baby
all,
goat. Once the
They're gonna do that.
baby goat.
They're gonna do that.
Bro.
Saquon.
And the thing is, he wasn't. I like how they didn't use him as
the
child.
He was in the front. He was in the middle.
Yeah.
Or he was almost to the end. He only had like 2. So it is what it is, bro. You can't be. And this will be and say, I don't understand how you don't see this. It's clear as day. It's clear as day. They represent African Americans represent at least 87% of the league, bro.
Mm-hmm.
If not more.
But you got to realize sometimes you don't know a house is on fire until it's burnt down.
I mean, I guess.
So stove could be on. You don't know.
I'm telling you, the house on fire though. I'm telling you.
You're telling me the house on fire, but sometimes people actually have to see it for themselves.
I mean, you the fireman at this point though. You're supposed to be helping me put out the fire. It's not like you're just a regular person. You have a power to change it.
I honestly feel like it's like the same video always is coming from my head. That same Bugs Life with the ants and the grasshopper. The grasshopper was treating the ants like the feed or whatever. I'll put that in just so y'all can see it. But basically, he's saying if the ants realize that they outnumber us and they could change just from the numbers and show what's good, you gotta understand that, and the grasshopper could continue to put pressure on y'all so y'all don't realize that. So I think they know that they grasshoppers and they know that that's the case, but they still gonna put their will and their power on you. That's what I think it is. I don't think that they don't know. They know.
And it was kind of wild that they didn't see that before. I mean, Kaepernick didn't get at that point. He's just like,
no, Kaepernick didn't get, which I respect.
But it's just where like everybody else didn't come together at that time and be like,
and that's what should have happened.
Have all the power, yeah.
That's what should have happened.
That's why I'm like, that's what I get about the NBA, but like the NBA, the players know how much power they have. They put on their shirts, whatever some go on. They really serious about it. I'm like,
and that's the problem. That's the problem. What always is said: if y'all don't combine forces, it'll just be one who have to be the scapegoat. Same with Eric Reed. Eric Reed almost got it, but he slightly did touch it. He slightly got the little black ball a little bit. Because now
he got blackballed.
He did, because only Panthers now slightly wanted to sign him a little piece, but other than that, he got it too.
I don't even think he's with the Panthers anymore.
No, he's not. They released him.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that's the 2 primarily who got it the most. And at the time, that was the time when they should have did it. But I mean, they're doing it now, but it's a little too late. But I mean, I get both sides. It's millions of dollars, but you know.
I don't think it's too late.
No. I mean, I think Kaepernick respects it, what they did. I'm just saying that it could this same scenario could have happened earlier, and it shouldn't have taken the whole country to make y'all make this decision. Is what I'm saying.
I wouldn't even say the whole country, but I'm saying I'll even say part of the world because y'all march in Canada. Islands are talking about it, so.
It shouldn't take the whole whirlwind then for NFL players to come together and say y'all owe us. That's all I think. And I agree.
And other big corporations before y'all. Like, once the big corporations start getting involved, I think they're like, geez, you the only ones doing that yet? Like, And it was very apparent the players' stance were, and still one of the last ones to even respond. This kind of says a lot.
Yeah. So, but I know.
It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot more statements coming in the coming weeks. Well, I'd say this weekend, coming weeks, until there is actually change. And I want to see what the higher ups in the United States government actually do to combat this. Not combat this, but like do to help change it. Because we know that guy there ain't the most aware. But I guess we can only hope and see. I don't want to call his name.
You don't
He's a
want to be disrespectful.
I'll just say he's 6'3", 240.
I didn't
Oh,
know that.
you know more about him than me.
I telling you.
I'll just say he's 6'3", 240. Whoever
Gonna
fits out of
I didn't know that, but
You
that's
gotta
all.
play center then. You gotta play center.
He's not.
That's what
He's
you're
not.
saying.
He's not. Because Cap like 6'4", at
Oh,
245, and like the.
So
or
why you giving this
245.
bad?
There's no way. There's no way Trump.
That's apparently his that's apparently his measurables. So
Hell
people
no,
say,
I do not believe he's 6'3". I'm sorry. I'll have to go.
that's the measurables. Go look it up. That's what he say.
Wow. That was weird.
Alice dog. Something wrong with that boy dog. Something wrong with that boy. Like Matt Bond said, he's a clown, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, people voted him in though, so
They did.
it's a reflection of yourself when you vote for someone. In a way, sometimes.
Yeah. I like I said, I don't know too much about all that. I know. But, buddy, we can see, dog. If people saying it's a real act, we'll see, but I don't know.
I think people, especially in the States, they probably vote more for party than an actual person.
That's true, too.
Both party have like deep root stances, and it's like,
yeah, no matter who
side is most beneficial. Like this person might be a horrible person, but I'm voting for the party. So
that's because you gotta remember these governors.
That's what makes it.
The governors make the laws. So he's just the leader. He's just the leader of that party. So.
You mean the bills?
Yeah, bills, laws and bills. So, because he's the leader of it, just happenstance. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure if they could get what they wanted and choose their leader, it would be different. But because they can't, then
no, they did though, because all these
all
these primaries, bro. You see how much I watched the whole thing of Joe Biden, bro. Joe Biden wasn't even a top candidate when they was asking Biden to step down because he didn't have the amount of I forget the delegates or whatever, bro.
Yeah.
So they kind of did, bro. It's a lot of a process of picking the delegate to be the representative, bro. So he got the votes that he needed, but I mean that's neither here nor there. But it is what it is. Yeah. Anyway, I guess that's another one wrapped up.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Always a good time.
It was.
Yeah, it was.
As usual. As usual.
Yeah. So we'll be back with you guys for next week. Y'all take it easy.
See you, folks.